Joining us is Shannon, one of the managers here on property. Shannon, talk to us about this restaurant. It looks amazing. What type of feel are you guys going for here?
We are California focused, so everything here is from California.
And what are you all making today?
Today we're making a tomahawk steak, and I do believe we're doing a house-made apple pie.
I am sold. Apple pie is my thing, and of course a tomahawk steak. Who could pass that up? All right, let's head back to the kitchen. Well, we're back here hanging out at the kitchen at the Mission. We're ready for the main course. Take a look at this massive slice of meat here. I'm gonna stop talking because I want to hear exactly what we're looking at.
Well, this is it's our tomahawk. It's a long bone-in ribeye. It's one of our famous dishes here, and it can feed up to about 3, maybe 4.
Now, Chef Benjamin, I have never seen a cut that is this big. This is like as long as my arm almost. And what is it going to taste like when we get it?
It's a great marbleization on it. It's a great cut. It's almost like a ribeye, but when it's cooked on the bone, it just enhances that flavor. It's got a good, rich, smooth taste to it.
So what are you adding to it?
We're just going to add, you really don't want to do much to this meat because it speaks for itself. And all you're going to do is you're just going to add just a little bit of kosher salt, not a lot. And then some fresh cracked pepper to give it that smokiness when it hits that grill. And that's all you need on this.
All right, so what are you adding there?
Just a little California olive oil.
Nice.
And we're just gonna kind of just give it that rub. So that is a tomahawk.
Oh, yes it is.
We're gonna drop that right on the grill. Once we get our diamond marks in there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop it into our 500-degree oven.
And why do you put it on this particular grill before going in the oven?
We wanna bring out that smokiness of the char, is what we're looking for. So that char is what's gonna make it. So when you go to taste this steak with a good bottle of Cabernet or something really nice, it's gonna bring out those notes.
Oh my gosh, take a look at that. Wow. That is an amazing steak. That may be one of the best steaks I've ever seen.
We're gonna take it off the bone. We're gonna set this beautiful bone there for presentation-wise, so everybody says that ooh and ah. And then we're just gonna take our beautiful medium rare steak here.
Okay.
And we're just gonna, it's been resting for like about 5 to 10 minutes. You always wanna let your beef rest so those juices stay inside.
Oh my gosh.
So now what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna take that and we're just gonna start cutting it down for.
Oh yeah.
And as you can see, look how beautiful that is.
Oh, it just looks tender too. Now we've got the tomahawk ready to roll.
We do.
Chef Benjamin is not done yet. I understand we are gonna be heading back into the kitchen for a look at their world famous dessert. Stick around, we'll have more on that. Of course, we're having a good time here, the restaurant at the Mission, of course, here just outside Los Banos. You gotta love it, stay tuned. All right, guys, well, now that we've got over making that huge tomahawk steak, it's time to work on their sweet tooth. And joining us right now is pastry chef Lindsay, who we've heard so much about. What are we making, Lindsay?
Here we have our pie crust. It's already prepped.
So what do we add first?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and scoop our apple mixture that we already together into our pan.
The brown sugar on that. Oh, that looks good.
Some brown sugar, some white sugar. And, you know, you have to have the spices because that's what makes the pie.
So what do we add on here next?
All right, so now that we have this, we're gonna go ahead and top it with our pie crust. So here I am folding the top crust over, just tucking it in a little bit, and you wanna give it a little pinch, that way it doesn't, you know, the glaze doesn't.
Oh my gosh, this is making me hungry just looking at this. It looks so good.
So once it's done like this, you're just gonna go ahead and with your 2 fingers just kind of make little indentations. All right, so once you've crimped, you're gonna go ahead and give it a couple slices. Like I said, you want it to create some air pockets so it doesn't, so its steam is allowed to come out. Egg wash it, just give it that nice color and a little bit of flavor.
Lindsay is gonna join us with the finished pie slice at the table here in just a little bit. Stick around, we will have kind of recap, and we're gonna do the grand reveal on this amazing meal from the kitchen here at Mission. We are having a good time here.
it's ready.
Thank you, Lindsay. Appreciate it. Oh my God, that looks amazing. You could not ask for a better spread than what we're seeing here at the kitchen at the Mission. We have had a great time with Chef Benjamin. He is joining us now. You can see the full spread of everything we've got a chance to sample throughout the afternoon here today. Chef, talk to us about what's in front of us.
Well, we got a little California cuisine, what we got going on here. We got some California cioppino, we got California beef, we've got some great California wines. It's a good pairing.
I would say so. So we've been talking a lot about this tomahawk, so I've got to pick a couple of slices up from here. These just look amazing. Oh my gosh.
You got to try a little mashed potato with those too.
Oh yeah.
These are roasted garlic mashed potatoes.
Roasted garlic. Okay,
mash.
talk to us about what's layered over the top.
We got
of
a little
good.
microgreen. We got a roasted garlic mashed potatoes, a little Parmesan Reggiano. You can't go wrong with that.
What can I expect as we slice into this?
Well, you got a great marbleization in that tomahawk. You know, you're gonna look for it. It's gonna melt in your mouth. And, you know, we got a little demi glaze over there. We got a little balsamic fig reduction.
Okay, and talk to us about that. So those are our different options for the sauces to layer over the top of this.
You never just want some boring old steak sauce. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna do a house-made balsamic fig reduction.
Okay.
Because we are in the valley, we're gonna use some figs. And then we got a little jalapeno, because we are Spanish Mission. We got a little jalapeno demi-glaze. So we got a little fusion going on there.
And this first one is?
Jalapeno demi-glaze.
Jalapeno demi-glaze. And then talk to us about the second sauce that you have here as well. This is the fig, basically.
The balsamic fig. I use a lot of figs and a lot of my things. And what we do is we take the balsamic and
That's
we take
heavy.
yes, it is. It's a great steak sauce.
I've got to dive into this.
Go for it.
Check it out. No, this is the first one of the two. Now we're gonna try the second glaze. Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Well, that's good.
That was good, huh?
Totally different type of flavor.
Uh-huh.
But so good.
Good. We got a little bit of wine that goes with it. You got to have a bottle of Cabernet, good red wine to go with your steak. They just go paired together.
What are in these potatoes? Because, oh my God, the flavor of them is so good.
You know, the chefs take their time. You know, they're a russet potato. We cook them down and we roast our whole garlics and we smash them down. That's
the garlic.
what it is.
Okay.
It's the garlic.
Now, I will tell you this. The fig, I didn't know what to expect. And I'm not a huge fig eater, but your fig sauce, I love.
Thank you.
It comes across as a nice glaze on top of the meat, but it doesn't overpower it.
No,
it
it
gets the
doesn't.
flavor of that steak in there, the tomahawk steak. I'm not sure if I could ever finish one of these by myself.
Well, there's a couple guys that have finished.
I love it. Of course, I want to thank you for giving us a chance just to kind of come in and see what all you guys have going on here. Once again, of course, it's the Kitchen at Mission in Santa-Nella. We really can't say goodbye to you at home without dessert. Now, we'd be doing ourselves an injustice here. Talk to us about this pot, which we saw one being made from scratch. It's pretty amazing. This looks good. What is it?
Lindsay prides herself as our pastry chef. She does a really good job. She makes all our pastries from scratch. This recipe is kind of like a blend between the owner's wife and Lindsay. So it all shows on the plate. They've done a really good job bringing this pie together.
Folks, this dessert is really, really good. The flavor for it is amazing, and it's nice and sweet, but doesn't overpower your tongue. That's the one thing I really like about your food. It's nice to have it seasoned and have a great flavor to it, but doesn't overpower you. So, and who can pass up apple pie and ice cream? Come on. To see more great food that the Central Valley has to offer, head over to our website, yourcentralvalley.com.